Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna jump right in and see what the spirits have to say for us today. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, please show me the cards I need to see. I can't do it without you, so I'm so appreciative. Thank you. Here we go. Star bathing. Light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. I'm going to hold it up so you can see. Star bathing. The stars are constantly showering emanation onto the crystalline grid of the earth. When things are in balance, the planet also sends information back to the stars. Many star seeds have come to Earth at this time to help shift the world vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten, and all of the information is stored in the crystalline grid. If you pull this card, you may be being called to begin working with the stars and crystalline grid of the earth. Some of us believe that the crystalline grid of the earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the earth. You may be guided to journey to particular places on earth to unlock these cosmic codes with your preference. You may also be interested in a practice called star bathing. Downloading the star bathing meditation at www.starseedoracle.me. This card commonly arises when you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. It also can mean that your light body, the energy body in its highest form, is being activated. It is, if this resonates, take this extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibrations. Starseed activation. Okay, everybody needs to repeat after me, okay? This is extremely important. I open myself up to receive wisdom of the crystalline grids beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform me to heal. And as I do, may it heal the earth too. I'm going to read it again. I open myself up to receive the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform me to heal. And as I do so, may it heal the earth too. Oh my God, that's beautiful. All right, star bathing. Let's see what the tarot has to say for us when it comes to star bathing. It's a really good card, actually. Wow. Yeah, change of vibrations, right? Spirit guides, ancestor, oracle, show me the cards I need to see when it comes to the star bathing. Show me the cards I need to see. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, please show me the cards I need to see. We have the Ten of Cups. Okay. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is happy. It's happy. It's everything. It's completion. It's good fortune. It's harmony. It's the Ten of Cups. You know, it's everything that you would want, right? So maybe we need to start looking to the universe to get that Ten of Cups. Maybe we're looking the wrong places for our Ten of Cups. It didn't give me much cards this time, so I'm going to go with what they gave me and go on that, okay? So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands, which is talking about carrying baggage and feeling like you can't move forward. A little bit of problem solving, and you feel like you have delayed of travel of some sort. That's the overall energy, okay? So when it comes to star bathing, we are feeling like we can't move forward in something. It could be in anything, right? It really doesn't matter what that means, but whatever you can't move forward with, you feel like you're having baggage, right? So the starseed is trying to come in here to activate our knowing that there is a crystalline grid that's trying to send us some kind of transformation of energy so that we can raise our vibrations a little bit, okay? So I'm going to jump into the tarot. The 10 of Cups in the upright with the 4 of Cups in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups in the upright with the 7 of Wands in reverse. We have the 8 of Swords in the reverse, clarified by the Fool in the upright, okay? Okay, so right off the bat, we have the 10 of Cups. Like I said, it represents something like happiness and gratitude, all right? And it's coming to your true nature of things. It's clarified with the 4 of Cups in reverse, which is talking about feeling like you've missed an opportunity or you're feeling a little bit of regret, emotional despair a little bit, just because of the fact that something has been missed out, right? See, 10 of Cups with the 4 of Cups in reverse. See, it's like he missed out on something. So when it comes to the star bathing, it's telling us that we're gonna have to start to look to the universe, to the ley lines, right? And how energy is filled within the ground, and we need to start taking that into consideration and using the energy of the earth to bring forth our 10 of Pentacles, right? Our happy home. But we're having a bit of a situation when it comes to finding our 10 of Cups, right? Because we're feeling like we missed an opportunity in something. But it's saying with this star bathing card that we are in a time of transformation, and that nothing is ever like set in stone, right? The body is it's energy and it's fluent. It's like time. It's only an illusion. So we have to remember that if that is an illusion, then we have to take in consideration everything else that's going on around us. And maybe we need to have a bigger perspective on life and remember that everything is energy. So we're going to need to really reach out into the universe and grab that energy and start filling our 10 cups. We look for the outside, like not the outside physically in the 3D. I'm talking this is 5D, nether level. In order to do so, we're going to have to put the burdens down or whatever. See, going to have to put the burdens down so we can move forward. Because whatever is holding us back, we're feeling a little bit of a lack. It's a perspective, okay? There's no such thing. We have the Knight of Cups here, clarified by the 7 of Wands. Okay. So the Knight of Cups talks about like a declaration of something. It's somebody coming in who is very much armored, but he has a cup, and the cup represents love. So yes, we're a little bit, the collective is a little bit on guard, right? So we're all armored up, but that doesn't mean that we're not capable of loving or giving the love, right? Because this young knight is willing to go the distance. Yes, he wears his armor with pride, but he's creative, he's artistic, and he's extremely intuitive. So his going forth with his passion, like this love or this drive that gives him love, with his intuition, his guided by something. But the Seven of Wands represents alienation. It represents a battle within yourself. It's feeling overwhelmed and being your worst enemy and feeling like you need to give up. But don't. Because the only person you're giving up on is yourself. Remember that. Nobody is going to be here for you. You have to be here for you. No one is going to hold your hand through nothing that you go through. Not the dark, not the light, nothing. Because we are our own people. Yes, we have people who love us. And we have people who do show that they care by being supportive and being there in the times that we need them. But at the end of the day, when things get really, really, really rough, you look around. The majority of the time, you're stuck alone to deal with yourself alone. So we need to find a way to process it properly so you don't beat yourself up when you get alone, right? This is why I do the tarot, so that we can find ways of leveling the consciousness and having soul growth without it being a burdensome, or without people being looked at differently because they're not living the status quo as everybody else, right? We need to be like this. You need to stand on guard and protect yourself. You should never be like this. Like I said, it's a perspective, right? We're all extremely powerful, and we need to stand up for what we need. And we need to do that, start bathing, and start really appreciating nature around us and the elements, so we can stand up for ourselves with no apologies. Okay? Because the majority of the collective is feeling like the Eight of Swords in reverse. It's letting go of these burdens, of this self-imposed imprisonment. And this is an amazing fucking energy. And I'm so proud of you guys. Whomever's doing the work, whoever is getting themselves out of this self-imposed imprisonment, that's what it's about. It's about not staying stuck and knowing that you have the potential to do whatever you want. But we have to do it, right? We're the fool. It's okay to start all back over again. Less is more. It's really about taking yourself out of a situation that no longer serves you anymore for your higher, greater good. And going about with a new passion and taking that leap of faith and saying, you know what? I deserve this. I deserve the power that the Creator gave me at birth. Yes, I suppressed it because of fear. Yes, I suppressed it because of families not believing in me, whatever the case is, right? Whatever your story is, there's so many stories out there of why we had to suppress our feelings, why we had to suppress who we were, why we put ourselves in this self-imposed imprisonment, telling everybody that we weren't good enough when really we really were. It was just that they were intimidated by our light or who we really were, so they suppressed who we were. In turn, we suppressed ourselves because that's all we knew. This is what healing does. It allows you to know the difference between toxicity and reality. We get to start over again. And you get to sit in this relaxing, beautiful energy of the universe. I love this, okay? I'm going to read this. The stars are constantly showering you with the crystalline grid of the earth. When things are in a balance in the planet, also sends information back to the stars. Many starseeds have come to this earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally, to activate the ancient code of wisdom and humanity has forgotten. And all of this information is stored in the crystalline grid. So each and every one of us have some kind of special tool that we can bestow on this earth so that we can really elevate the consciousness, right? We don't have to stay in the low vibrations if we don't want to. And it really, really does take every single one of us to do the work. Nobody is exempt from healing. Nobody is exempt from healing the planet. And in order to heal the planet, we have to heal ourselves, right? We need this planet for generations to come. We need to really step our game up and understand that it's now or never. It's the age of Aquarius. It's time to do this, okay? It's time to do this. And if you're scared, it's okay. You're not the only one that's scared. We're all scared. It's a new thing for everybody. But we have to do this because this is our calling, right? Okay. This is from my energy oracle cards. We have number 41, which goes into a 5, and 5 is about stability. It's about change. And this is the 7th chakra, okay? This is spirit and the 5D. This is what I'm talking about when it comes down to this starseed and crystalline grid, right? We're going to have to look at the unknown. And we're going to have to start to believe in it because it believes in us. Okay. We have number 47. (47) reduces down to 11. Okay, 11 is about stability. It's about love. It's about it's a twin flame number. But in this scenario, it's the thinking woman, and there's a lot to think about. There's plenty to think about when it comes down to really activating who we are. Okay. We have a lot of digging to do, a lot of soul growth, a lot of shadow work. And unfortunately, this stuff just never stops, right? But it's mind over matter. And if we believe in ourselves, we can accomplish anything. But we have to believe in spirit, and we have to write that contract with them and say, listen, this is my path and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it because I need to. And you think about it and you set your intentions. Okay. Spirit guides, ancestors, thank you. The world. Okay. It's beautiful. Another 11 card. Okay. 29 reduces back to 11. That's another 11 card. Okay. The world. Yes, there's always going to be darkness. Always. Okay. But the light is there. And the light does balance out the dark. And that's why we need to always shine light on people. Even if they're mean to us, we stand up for injustice, right? So when injustice is there, we still stand up for that person, even if they're a little bit of a dick. It's just who we are, right? We have the world at our feet, and it really is up to us to use it to our benefits and be good people and think about why we're doing this, why we need to do this. Use the energy of the 7th chakra, the spirit world, to shine light on this darkness so we can finally overcome. We don't have to stay in this dark. I told you, it's the age of Aquarius. It's time to shine light where the darkness once was. And the bottom of the day, appreciation. It's time to appreciate everything, seen or unseen, good or not so good. We got to appreciate everything. How are you supposed to get more if you don't start appreciating what you have? It may not be much, but you got heart, and that is the richest thing you can have. It's time to walk away from what no longer serves you, whatever's holding you back. You need to sit in nature, sit at night, sit and contemplate. Sit in the energy of peace. Feel the vibrations of the earth underneath you. It is extremely important that we start to walk away and go forth in a different direction for our greater good. because we don't want to stay stuck. And if you stay stuck now, you're going to be stuck there for at least the next 5 years. And that's what the astrology is telling us, that now is time to make the changes, because if we don't make the changes, we're going to get stuck in a cycle for the next 5 years. So please, really take heed to my words, because I don't talk for nothing. Or you're going to get stuck in hostility. Ooh. Yeah, synchronicities, right? No, for real though. You have, it's 8. 8 is talking about infinity. It's talking about what you get out, you get back, right? So stop giving out some garbage, because you're going to get yourself in some hostile energies. Let's see what's at the bottom of that. Yeah, the temple path, okay? We need to take the right path, or else you're going to get stuck in a hostile environment, or maybe you're in a hostile environment. I don't know. I read for a lot of people. Energy is always really so strong sometimes. But honestly, it's time for transmission. It's time for transformation. It's time to feel light in the body. Okay? You walk to this beautiful temple, and you get out of this hastiness, and you put down that sword. Or you use that sword for truth, and not for hastiness. You use that sword for truth, and you speak your truth. And you walk to that temple, and you take that rest that you need. Because you get the garden and the gate. It's time to use the energies for good. Each and every one of us can manifest a fucking beautiful life if we really, really work together as a team and a collective. But we got to do the work, right? And sometimes it gets scary. It's not our fault, but there is door to value when you start to see the potential, right? You start to know who you are. You go after your dreams with no apologies, right? And you do what you have to do in spite of what everybody else thinks. As long as you're going forth with a good mind, a good heart, and good intentions, it'll come in. I promise you. Because what we put out there, we get back. Good or bad. Doesn't matter. That's the law of attraction. Okay? I'm going to take some oracles from the ancestors and see what the ancestors want to tell us. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see, please. Show me the cards I need to see. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles. Please. What do we need to know about this star bathing and really going in, getting the information that's sent to us, getting the downloads. Ancestors, thank you. Okay, so we got the shaman of the stars. See, it took a little bit of time to get the cards out, but I'm telling you, my spirit guides are on point all the time, and they really, really want to make it clear that I know what I'm talking about. Okay, I was wondering why it was taking a little bit of time. Star bathing. Okay, look. Shaman of stars. Okay, we need to take the energy of the ancestors and start really doing something good with it, okay? We really need to start embodying light, and we need to understand that we're all beings of light, that we're all pure at heart. No matter how much we've been through, no matter what we've been through, no matter nothing, it doesn't matter. We are all pure at heart, and we all have the ability to heal. We all have the ability to change. It's like the cycles in the moon. We do not stay the same ever, and it's okay to change. It's scary, but we need to really understand that we are beautiful, beautiful creatures of the stars. Okay? So we get our power from the universe. So never underestimate your strength. Okay? Love it. Hunter of conflict. Okay. Yes. We have conflicts. We have conflicts all the time, especially when it comes to what people think. Okay. But at the end of the day, we have to fight. We have to fight. We have to fight the darkness. We have to fight the haters. We have to fight the disrespect. We have to fight for ourselves. You have to fight. Okay? Don't be scared of conflict if it's a healthy kind. Okay? Be healthy about it. Do not cause beef and trouble for nothing, but always, and I mean always, stand up for yourself in a respectful manner. We have Dancer of Beginnings. Okay, so like I said, it's an activation time, right? So it's time to really start those new beginnings. Do the ceremonies you need to do the fasting and the rituals, whatever you need to do to really set your intentions and purify your body so we can start this new beginning. Okay? It's really important. We really need to go in so that we could go out. And the Hunter of Path. Okay? We all have a different road to take. We all have a different meaning to our life. We all have different experiences. So never, ever, ever think that our healing process is going to be the same as the person before us or the person after us, the person sitting next to us. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay? We have to acknowledge where we are and we have to take it for the grain of salt it is. But we are all extremely powerful. And it is about how you manipulate that energy to the good or to the bad. Remember, your intentions are always seen, always. And it is really, 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 really hard for you to get out of situations if you're setting intentions for negative against really good people. We have to be careful and never be bad to anybody because you don't know whose ancestors are watching out for them. So be careful. We all got a different path. But it's all about shining light to those who want to have light shined, right? Because we have to give to get. But everybody's on a different path. No hate. And at the bottom of the deck, ancestors of boundaries. Okay? It's really, really, really important that we set boundaries with our energies on a day-to-day basis and that we protect ourselves and our family members, because if they can't get to us, they will get to our family members or the people closest to us. And if they ain't strong enough, you know what I mean? It's really unfortunate that people have such a hatred for people, that they would send negative energies towards people. But it is really up to us to take our power and say, you know what, it's okay. It's okay. And stand in your power and know who you are and keep shining the light to those who want it, because we're all beautiful people. We all have a tool and we all have a gift. And it's just about, like I said, leveling up internally, externally, so we can have a good future for ourselves and the generation to come. And we don't have to feel like we have to suppress our true nature. We can go forth with no apologies and just be yourself, right? And you're not hurting anybody, and you're definitely not hurting yourself. And that is the benefits of healing. You don't bleed onto others. You know, you don't need anyone to validate you. You can leave the past in the past, and you can keep moving forward with peace, calm, and serenity. It's a beautiful feeling when you heal, because unfortunately unhealed wounds affects your current relationship. It really does. And we all have to just kind of lose the pride a little bit and go in and take the energy from the universe, so we can fill ourselves up with the energy of the stars, instead of being toxic and being a fucking energy vampire. You know what I mean? You need to start to look for signs and synchronicities in the universe, and take the energy from the ground, from Mother Earth, from our grandmother Moon, from the stars, from the water, and start to purge, heal, and process properly, so we can all help each other on this path home. Anyways, love and light. Have a beautiful weekend. Beautiful week. Bye.